Success quotes to motivate you. The rich man and the poor man. In a growing town on the outskirts of Abuja, there lived a man whose lives could not have been more different. One was Chief Adedeo, the richest businessman in the area. He owned filling stations, houses, and expensive cars. People bowed when he passed. The other was Musa, a poor roadside cobbler who repaired torn shoes under a mango tree near the market. He owned almost nothing, yet somehow, he always smiled. To different worlds. Chief Adedeo lived in a mansion with high gates and security guards, but inside that mansion, there was silence. His children barely visited. His workers feared him. His wife spoke to him only when necessary. He trusted no one. Musa, on the other hand, lived in a small mud house with a leaking roof. But every evening, laughter filled his home. His children hugged him when he returned from work. His wife welcomed him with warm food, even if it was simple gari and soup. He had little money, but much peace. The storm, one rainy season, disaster struck, a major business deal collapsed, and Chief Adedeo lost millions. Investors withdrew, banks demanded payment. In just months, his empire began to fall apart. Friends disappeared, phones stopped ringing, respect turned into gossip. The rich man who once walked proudly now avoided the market. The unexpected meeting, one afternoon, during heavy rain, Chief Adedeo's car broke down near the market. Frustrated and soaked, he stepped out angrily. His expensive shoes were ruined by mud. The only shelter nearby was Musa's small repair stand. "Can you fix this?" the chief asked coldly. Throwing the shoes down, Musa looked up and smiled gently. "Yes, sir, sit down." The chief hesitated. He had never sat on a wooden bench beside a poor man before, but the rain forced him. A simple conversation. As Musa repaired the shoes, he spoke kindly. "Sir, storms don't last forever." Chief Adedeo frowned. "You don't understand. I've lost everything." Musa chuckled softly. "Not everything, sir. If you can still breathe, you can still rebuild." The chief looked at him closely. "How can you be so calm? You have nothing." Musa paused. "I have my hands. I have my health. I have people who love me." "That is not nothing." The turning point. Those words stayed with Chief Adedeo. For the first time, he realized something painful. He had spent his life building wealth, but never built relationships. He began changing. He treated former workers with respect. He reconnected with his children. He apologized where he had been harsh. Slowly, business opportunities returned, not because of his money, but because of his humility. The true wealth. Years later, Chief Adedeo regained stability, though not as wealthy as before, but he was happier. One day, he built a proper shop for Musa near the market. Not out of pity, out of gratitude. "You fix more than my shoes," he told him. "You fix my life." Musa simply smiled. The moral: money can build houses, but it cannot build peace. True wealth is not counted in naira, it is measured in character, gratitude, and love. And sometimes the poor man is the richest of all.